Hey you, yeah you, watching the screen right now. Come on a little trip with me, Jeremy Gold, alias G.
Make yourselves at home. Famous host. Hang on to your hats.
I trusted you!
Welcome to Famous House, the exciting new reality show with your host, Jeremy Gold, and me, your boy, Big Thinker. This is how day 6 went. Heck yeah!
Bert, I'm gonna have to tell you something. I don't like you've been paying me a lot of compliments. Yeah. I've always been this way. Whenever anybody's ever given me compliments in my life or in general, I don't know what to say because I usually don't believe them, and I don't believe it actually. And it doesn't make me feel good for whatever reason. So when people keep telling me that, they think I'm attractive or they think I'm cute or something, I don't know, it puts me, I don't genuinely believe it. And it kind of makes me feel worse when people keep paying me more compliments. I don't know why. It doesn't have to be looks. It could be like, hey, you made that cool, that thing looks good, or that whatever. I don't think that measures up in my eyes to what I produce or what I make or something, so it kind of makes me feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
Just in general.
Okay, I understand. I appreciate you communicating this to me. I never wanted to make you uncomfortable, so...
I got that, man. I know that I got you.
Okay.
And, how much do you weigh?
About 200 pounds.
And I weigh about 120, so what is the weight limit for that bed? Because every time I've slept on it with you and myself, I'm pretty sure about 3 a.m. it's been deflated. So if I'm gonna stay in bedroom 3, I'm gonna either have to take one of the bunk beds, or you're gonna have to keep with the inflatable.
Okay.
So which one do you want? Do you want to choose?
I'll do the bunk bed.
Do you find that more comfortable or what?
Because they're my size, it probably would be better for like everyone so I don't actually injure or hurt anyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, you got that, man. And I don't want you to think by any means that like
yeah.
I don't know how. Am I making sense?
Yeah. I guess my flattery just. Well, for me, it's sincere. I guess it makes you feel uncomfortable. So like, chill.
But like, what I'm trying to say is like, throughout my life, whenever anybody, you probably noticed that here, if somebody told me like, oh, that shitty piece of watercolor you're working on looks so great, or you're the greatest artist. I don't like that. I don't think that's true, but I think I could be close or whatever. But please don't tell me that.
Okay.
For whatever reason, that just sets me off.
Oh, okay.
Not sets me off, but it just like, it makes me uncomfortable, and I might laugh out of like a maniac. I laugh like a maniac a lot of times if I think something's generally funny or if I think the situation is funny.
Oh, okay.
So if you see me laughing like a jackal, that's my it's either one of those two.
Okay.
So
cool. Yeah, I appreciate you explaining this all to me, and I'll definitely keep this in mind going forward. I don't want to do anything that'll mess up the friendship that we've been developing.
For sure, Bert, and you're a big sweetheart, man. I really appreciate that. Your heart is very well known, and everybody knows how big it can be. You're a big sweetheart, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks so much for the talk.
At 1:20 p.m., there's a cast meeting with Ben and Jeremy. Moving forward into the next phase of the show, there are new rules. House curfew begins at 2 a.m. You must be in the bedroom by 2 a.m., but you do not have to sleep. Do not share medication, including supplements. When using a hairdryer, please don't be directly under a microphone. Stop whispering. If Simmons can't hear you, he will edit you out. 1 confessional per day, per person, please. No changing outside the bathroom. The meeting ends with passing around a big stick to get rid of negativity.
All this you in the moment.
At 1:27 p.m., Alex B pleads for Ben, Jeremy, and Simmons to not eliminate him. Jet comes in, and Alex acts like he's going to cry.
Because I think they're nervous we're going to intervene or something. The only person I'm intervening for is you, because I like you.
Dude, I'll do anything you'll say. I'll bring so hard heat. I'll turn it up times 10. You all get seen shit from me. I need to timed up in front of the camera to do it. I will be ass out fucking wild, dog.
Look, the girls are in control of the house right now.
I know that.
And if it's not
I've said that from day one.
If it's not girls, it's gay guys.
Because that's the show.
My favorite thing gay couples do is get matching makeup.
You know what I mean? And it's very feminine.
I said.
Yeah, okay. You need to relate to the girls.
I
That's just
relate.
the game.
You're right.
So, what are girls like iffy on?
Well, you're Alexis loves to cook for me. And just a few minutes ago, Bing said, "Let me cook for you. Don't let Alexis cook for you today." And then Missy was arguing to cook.
People, you need to get Mizzy and the Penthouse girls kind of on the same page, and you need to be that joint that brings them together. Does that make sense?
At 1:58 p.m., production emerges from their cave. Jeremy tells everyone to put on their coldest and best looking outfit.
All you guys, go to your luggage, wherever your rooms, wherever your stuff is, and put on your coldest fit. Best outfit you got. I want to see everybody looking studly, looking gorgeous. Put on your best clothes and meet back here in 10 minutes.
You got it.
At 2:19 p.m., Symbol and Binks talk about how the previous day, Symbol confessed that he likes Binks. Symbol deflects by saying he was too drunk to remember anything. He then asks Binks if she professed her love to him. She does an awkward laugh. At 2:30 p.m., the G-Man asks everyone to line up least attractive to most.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, that sounds
Have you seen the
right.
business card?
He's got a business card.
He talks. 160 IQ.
Photographs
of each other. Size 12 feet.
I don't mean attractive in like a, you go girl, like drag queen sense. I mean, in the real world, what do you think normal people, who do you think normal people is the most attractive?
I think Peyton belongs over there.
Anybody agree with that?
Oh, right now. I would. I take a worldwide poll.
Call in.
Call in America.
Call in America.
Come on, America. We need to know.
Straight up, just being honest. I mean, everybody has unique qualities, but guys, not everybody is born of equal like looks. It's just not a real thing. That's called fantasy land. Some people live your truth, which is unfortunately, you know, I mean, it's beautiful, it's a thing, but not everybody is. Some people get like, you know, everybody's different in their own beautiful, unique ways. But people do, and everybody is beautiful in and out in different ways. There's no person that's gonna be like the other. But like, as far as like not everybody looks the same, as far as like, you know what, like corporate America or whatever, magazines have led like people to believe a certain body type or this and that.
Alex B, who wins a beauty pageant? Everybody?
No, I'm saying.
The ugly fucked up person?
No, not exactly.
So bro,
Not everybody.
you guys know what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
According to thousands of people. Let's straighten this out and figure out what's what right here. Mizzy, what are your thoughts? Talk to me, girl.
I think like I trust everyone with like what they think. I don't know. I think it's hard because every single human on this earth has a different idea of what attractive is. So, and I think that personality has a lot to do with that. That being said, this year's thing is attractive based on looks, and it's a fashion show. So when it comes to like fashion, I don't particularly like rate myself very high. And I think that like, you know, everyone has a different level of, I can never put myself before any other girl. So like for me, that's why I'm here, is because like I came to this house, I saw all the women, and I was like, damn, everyone in this house, like all the girls are fucking beautiful. So, you know, just my thoughts.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What were you saying?
I said that all the girls in this house are really beautiful.
Facts.
Yes.
Love it.
At 3 p.m., the G-Man declares everyone the winner for attractiveness. But he then claims that, quote, social media, unquote, declares LeRon the winner for best drip. He was given a Nintendo Switch, which will probably be stolen later by production. At 3:03 p.m., computer is being announced to the contestants. Ben and Jeremy are fighting over the tone of the scene. Ben wants it to be serious, but Jeremy wants to keep the show more light and fun. At 3:28 p.m., Bert is tweaking over the fact that computer has been watching and listening to everything and is confused as to what the footage will be used for.
Things are about to get real. There's something you don't know. You're not alone in this house. What happens next is going to totally change the game.
Gee, you're kind of smirking just like a tiny bit. I'm sorry to be so nitpicky, but maybe just straight face. Let's just try it straight face and see how it looks.
All right. So no emotion?
No, show emotion, but...
Oh! What emotion would you like?
Just serious. Just a serious shot.
Serious emotion. Serious emotion. I'm sorry. Okay. I got it. Famous house. I'm just, okay. I got it. Okay.
And if it wasn't such an important scene, I wouldn't...
It's just, what is serious emotion?
Well,
Can you show it? Is it in the room with us right now? Describe it. What does it look like? I'm sorry.
The sarcasm is really
No,
not
my
necessary.
bad. Okay, let me work. Let me go. Famous house. Y'all are in for a surprise. What happens next is going to totally change the game. What you don't know is that you're not alone in this house. And when you find out what I'm talking about, it's going to rock your world. Ha ha ha!
Why, let's not do the ha ha, and let's, the smirk on Rock Your World is also, this is gonna play in the edit, like...
If there's something that we know that they don't know, there should be a smirk.
Yeah, but I think it should be more ominous, is what I'm saying.
Okay, all right, I got it. Okay. Famous house.
Punch in, Luca. Yeah, that's a good slow zoom right there. And we're getting their faces, right?
Yeah. I'm just got 20 minutes of this already.
Did you format that card before you put it in, or are you shooting with old footage?
It's formatted.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Famous house. What happens next is totally unexpected. What you don't know is that you're not alone in this house.
There you go, smirking. Sorry.
I literally can't help it.
Just breathe.
I feel like
I
we had 3 good takes so far, and you're like,
no. But if I didn't think that the take was good, I wouldn't ask to reshoot it.
okay. Ready? That's your change. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
All right, let's take it again.
Okay. Famous house. Things are about to change. Things are about to get serious. What you don't know is that you haven't been alone this whole time. There's someone or something else in this house with you. I guarantee that today, the game is going to change. Y'all ain't ready for this.
That was the best one yet, but I do think we'll just.
Why don't you show me how you would do it? Why don't we do that? I will just professionally act the way you act.
gonna be straight-faced when I do this. Totally straight-faced, I'm not smirking. This is like a serious game-changing mechanic. That's how I'm gonna play this, okay? Got it. And I'm really not trying to like butt heads in front of.
If it's that important, let's nail it. So we can worry about butting heads later.
This is how I would play it.
Let's nail it.
This is how I would play it. Guys, there's something that you don't know about the game. There's something that we've been keeping from you. You see how I'm like I'm like sighing, I'm letting some air get into my lungs, taking my time a little bit.
Okay.
Almost like it's sinking in for me too.
Okay.
Guys, I think that it's time that we unveil the next part of the game. There's something that you don't know about the show. That's how I would take it, G. And I'm just sighing, I'm slow with my words, I'm looking them in the eyes.
Got it.
It's almost like I'm hearing this for the first time too, even though I'm the one saying it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So let's switch back.
And how do you end it? How do you close that off?
We're gonna move on to the.
Well, just show me.
Do you want me to make the whole announcement?
I mean, well, I want you to show me how you end that. You close it off.
When you say close it off, like I don't want to.
The last thing you say before we move on to the next thing.
The last thing that. Okay. All right. Guys, there's something about this game, and I'm gonna just go a little faster now because I feel like we're wasting film. Guys, there's something that you don't know about this game, and it's been kept under wraps. Here comes Symbol. We've already started shooting this scene. If you want to shower while we're shooting, that's fine, but we can't just insert you into the shot afterwards. So for this scene, just stay over there, okay?
All right. Sorry about that.
It's fine. There is something that you don't know that we've been keeping from you. I know that elimination is tomorrow, and everybody is stressed. Things are about to change and get way more serious. Today, we are implementing a new game mechanic that will change the way the entire show is played. The entire show is played. I'm hitting 3 beats right there. And that's how I close it off, and then we move on to the next part of the speech, is how I would do it.
All right. Alright. When you find out, it's going to change the way this entire game is played.
See, that's it. That was it right there.
Okay.
That was perfect.
Okay.
Now we're going to move on to the next part.
I feel like that's so, it's just not exciting.
It's good. It's good. That was good. That was the best thing.
Sounds like I'm announcing a...
No. Your voice is...
The new Chrysler Pacifica. It's going to change the way you drive. It's going to change the way you take you get 7 your whole family in the Chrysler Pacifica. It's going to change the way you drive. See how I hit 3 beats there? It's all-wheel drive. It's a hybrid.
Well, maybe there's a reason
It's got an entertainment system.
Maybe
it's
there's
boring.
a reason.
It's boring. That's the reason. That's the reason why you would announce something like that, is because it's boring. It's not a reality show. A reality show is high energy.
Okay.
So if we got your take, let's get my take, and then we can have 2 takes. And then Simmons can pick which one is more puppy.
Okay. All right. Just shoot, guys.
We got your take. We'll get my take. Guys, you know I'll do it my way.
Can I talk to you for a sec? Like away from
Let me get in one take where I don't screw it up, and then we can talk, okay? Everything, whatever. Good.
I'm glad it's so funny.
It's just like this new diabetes medicine that's gonna change your life. Okay, here we go. See, and now, what do you guys think about those two takes there? Ben's version or my version? It's fine.
Why are we butting heads in front of talent? This was not.
Why are you hiring? Why would you hire flamboyant, high energy, high impact influencer, colorful, bodacious, bam, in your face, and then deliver the line like this? Well, you guys are not going to remember the game, whatever.
Because flamboyant and all those other adjectives are good for when there's not a game mechanic being introduced, okay? If the game is about to change, G, then we need to be serious and we need to let these people know that we're not doing like, I'm having to fight for my job as the director when you're...
Makes us both look like fucking idiots.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying, can you just please take my direction without undermining my credibility?
Bro, I love you. Your direction is usually spot on. But I know what I'm doing, okay? The ha-ha is universal. You use that to what that does is it lets the viewer know that something is happening. That's how you let the viewer know something's happening. You need a signature like that. You need a stamp that you can put on the scene just for editing purposes too. Because you can cut ha-ha, and then you can cut to another scene, ha, and that makes it line up perfectly. Like you bring the two.
What scene are we gonna cut? What scene are we gonna cut to?
Any scene.
We're not cutting away from the announcement, though.
I'm just telling you that the ha-ha is universal. It's a stamp. It's a signature where it's ominous. You can use it in a situation where there's joy, happiness, romance. You can use it in a scene where somebody's dying. You can use it in any scene.
I agree.
It's universal.
I agree. But maybe just for one scene, maybe, how about this? Dropping the ha 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 is gonna make them take you more seriously.
Hell no.
Yeah, well, why not though? Because you do it every day. So when you don't do it.
You're crazy. This is crazy.
Can we let's shoot the scene and we'll continue this later.
At 3:33 p.m., Mizzy walks into bedroom 2 and says she suspects the show is a social experiment to see what people will do when you tell them they're famous. Alex also says it's an interactive live show where the audience votes. They are starting to figure it out. Mizzy shares her thoughts to the rest of the stars in the den.
Okay, I have my suspicion about what's going on. I've been thinking this for a few days. I don't think that we're on Hulu. I think that we're on YouTube, and I think that this is a big social experiment of how would you put a bunch of people in a house and you tell them they're gonna be famous and see how they act. It's just a thought I've been observing, and I just have this feeling that that's what's going on. I think I'm just gonna I don't know. Is that, which I think you already have heard me say this, but I don't think this is the famous house. I think this is they're telling us that this is I actually really believe this. I think, I have a lot of conspiracy theories, as you know, probably way too many, but I think that this is not the famous house. I think that they cast a bunch of people who want to be famous, and in reality, it's a social experiment to see how we're gonna turn on each other for money and fame and I think that like this is actually on like YouTube or something, and that it's not on Hulu, but like they're telling us it's on Hulu to like see how we act with that pressure, to see if things change, just to see like as a social experiment. But yeah, anyways.
At 3:57 p.m., Bert goes into bed and relaxes.
Up, down, up, down. All right, okay. Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. 1 alpha, alpha. Okay. Okay. Up, zeros. 0, okay. 1 alpha, beta, theta. Okay. Alpha, okay. Okay. Woo, okay. Now, you're trying to, your brain right now, it seems to be like processing all this new information. So make sure like, take a nap, chill out, and for real tomorrow. Or later on when you get more rest, fuck. Ah! Sorry, what's going on?
Hey Bert, can you hear me? Am I audible to you?
Fuck, yes. Yes? Yes? Hello? Hello? What's happening? What's the rest? What? Hello? Okay. Okay. Maybe should rest a bit. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Fuck. Okay, let me just chill. Okay. Okay. Please stop that. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
I'll try to be better in the future.
Oh my god, thank you. Jesus Christ. Heart attack. What's happening?
What's your favorite movie? Also, which do you like better, movies or TV?
My favorite movie is Mean Girls, the 2004 version, and I prefer TV shows more than movies.
Yes, your behavior and speech patterns are erratic. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Interesting. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, fuck.
Alex's pupils dilate when he is near you. I believe there is an 81% chance that you and Alex have chemistry.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Thank you.
Pay special attention to Alex's breathing when he is near you. Do you think Alex would like to go to Vegas?
I think I would like to ask him if once we get the logistics about Vegas all sorted out, it'd be nice for us to like spend some time outside this house and get to know more about each other. I mean, I hope we can become something in the long term.
At 5:15 p.m., Jet pulls G aside from talking to Mizzy. They go into the hallway bathroom to avoid microphones picking up their conversation. Jet is seen smiling as the door closes. G then grills Mizzy over her favorite reality TV shows, thinking she knows what Fish Tank is. Her favorite show is Big Brother.
Okay. Sorry, this scene is just like really good. I just want to be here.
Okay. Sorry, it's a little messy in here.
No worries.
An audience. I don't know. Are you talking to me or is he just watching me?
Can I draw something in your notebook?
Yeah.
You know what Mandela flags are?
No.
Find a blank page here.
You just go in the middle. Okay.
Gotcha. You got it. You got it.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Let me just get that real quick.
No.
I just gotta get it.
No, I don't even know what I said.
I don't even know what's there.
No. Hold on.
Just trust me. I just gotta get it. Okay.
What did I say? Okay. That's all I've done. That's it.
Any interesting thoughts
On this?
on anything?
That you haven't heard already?
Anything?
I think I told I kind of was talking about what I think my like conspiracy is of the show.
What's your conspiracy?
So, my conspiracy, and just because like the way that like I'm not trying to like go and tell everyone this either. I'm just like I told Banks what I think, but that's it. I tried to talk to Alexis, but she didn't seem like she was like saw what I saw, so I was like, okay. But I don't know, I had this feeling, like, I've had this weird feeling that, like, this isn't on Hulu. And, like, you obviously don't have to confirm or deny anything, but that this is on YouTube, and it's a huge social experiment on fame, and, like, what people will do for fame. And,
isn't that what a reality show is?
yeah, it is a reality show. I believe that it is a reality show.
Right.
I think it is a reality show. I just think that it's I'm just trying to obviously figure out. We have nothing else to think about in here. We have no TV, we have no phones, like no computers, no music. My mind goes rampant, and I'm paying attention to everything. So I'm just trying to, like, I'm a very logical person. I try to do like math equations, and I'm just thinking, like, I mean, obviously I could be completely wrong, and I won't know until I leave this house. But
what's your conspiracy theory? That's it's a social experiment, because it is. It's a
no, it's a social experiment by telling us that we're on Hulu, but we're not. We're on YouTube, and like.
No, you're on Hulu.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah. Why would we even? It doesn't make sense to lie about that.
I don't know. Like, for me, it could be a unique, like, social experiment to tell people that they're on like a big platform like Hulu. That, like, when it's actually you're just telling people that you're on Hulu to get like to see, because for some people, if they think something's gonna be on like Tubi or YouTube, like, they might not be as excited. Like, for me, I'm excited either way. I think it's super sick. I don't know. I'm just, you know.
I don't get it. What was they were talking about conspiracy. What's the conspiracy theory? Just that we lied about the platform that it's on?
No, that, like, basically it's a.
Can you even lie about what platform?
No, you can't.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure whatever out. And that's what it's like. I'm just speaking my thoughts, you know.
No.
So maybe a lot of my thoughts are stupid, but, you know.
That's not stupid. It's just I didn't. They were telling me that there was a conspiracy brewing, and I just came up to see what it was, and it's just that we're not on Hulu.
Well, it was just kind of like, my thought was like that it's like we're not the.
You just thought we were lying to you?
I thought it wasn't like the famous house. Like, it was like we're kind of like the crazy house.
No.
And it's like a test to see, like, I don't know, like.
No, just, I mean, legal. The biggest part of this is just the legal. Like, you saw that 60-page contract we sent. You can't lie to people on.
Okay.
Like, we can't tell you that there's a prize that's not a prize.
Of course, yeah.
So.
I wasn't sure if you could.
No.
Like insinuate like that's going to be on a.
No, you can't use brand names. Basically, it's like libel. If you're throwing around brand names like that.
Okay, I just think it's fun too to kind of like conspiracize things, like.
Yeah.
And you know.
Well.
But it's obviously super cool, like, you know, if it is on Hulu. I just also like thought it was crazy and super cool that like something, you know, like could be moved so fast and like be getting uploaded to like such a big platform.
Right.
But that's cool. I mean, like, I'm excited either way. I think it's awesome. I think that it's super crazy, like, cool, like that. If that was the experiment, I think that would be such a twist and turn and like, personally.
What's the experiment though? Just telling you it's on a different platform?
No, like telling.
I literally don't get it. I need you to explain what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, telling us like that we're like here because we're like we are gonna be famous and like kind of seeing how like telling people like telling someone that you're on YouTube versus telling them that you're on a Hulu. Like, for me, I know that YouTube could be just as big as Hulu, like based on audience wise and fame, but I think telling people they're on like such a big platform like Hulu for me would be like people's minds would be like, oh my god, this is like serious, and we're gonna be famous, and like to see kind of how people are gonna turn on each other, knowing that it's because before we were kind of like, oh,
but that's what we're doing as a reality show.
Yeah.
We're trying to, like, you know, get you guys. You're here because you want to be famous, and it's about gossip and butting heads and all that stuff. Of course. That's what a reality show is.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying that, like, telling us that we are famous and like that's why we were cast, but like maybe it's because we're all kind of loony like tunes and like I don't know. I'm just having fun with it. It's like I know that that's what it is. I know it's a reality show, obviously.
Okay.
Is that okay?
No, it's fine. I just don't get it. I literally just don't understand what's weird about that.
Nothing's weird about it. I'm just like, we're in here like with, you know, no phones, and I'm just like observing things and like.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. What's the craziest thought you've had?
I feel like that is kind of it. Like that, like this is like the crazy house. Like that.
Crazy house?
Yeah. The chaos house.
The chaos house?
Yeah.
What kind of chaos?
I don't know, it's just so chaos. Like obviously you watch stuff on TV, but like living in it, it's like, this is chaos. Like I was like up here last night, like what I felt like saving the house from burning down, watching someone pour like a whole thing of salt on like their food, to like watching Bert in the background kind of doing his thing. It was just like a moment of like, what the fuck is going on? And then with Luke, like, then with me and my, you know, mentality being here and not seeing, like, we can't even see the outside. That's like, I'm used to having sunlight, and, you know, I struggle with depression, and so specifically in my place, like I have lots of sunlight for that reason. And so like, it's just interesting to me. Also, like, I've never seen an experiment like that where there was no access to the outside at all. Like, so that's like a big element that kind of messes with me a little bit.
You never seen Big Brother?
Big Brother has a really big backyard with sun.
Isn't that digital?
Oh, maybe.
I think that's a set.
I had no idea if it was. I thought it was.
That's a set they use. It's a set, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like legitimately outside.
No.
The lighting's really good.
Yeah.
And they have like a pool and like a jacuzzi and stuff, so. But I thought that that was outside, like the set was obviously that, and I don't know. I always wondered that, but I guess that makes more sense. That if it's indoors.
Actually, Jeremy Gold is completely wrong. The courtyard area in the Big Brother house is indeed exposed to the outside. It serves as a backyard for the house guests, providing them with fresh air and sunlight. This is because it's irresponsible to make 12 people go 6 or more weeks without sunlight and fresh air, and is borderline inhuman treatment. The area is actually attached to the soundstage where the house is built, allowing for natural light and outdoor elements. However, it's worth noting that for certain seasons or special events, modifications might be made, like covering parts of it or using artificial elements for thematic purposes. But generally, it's an open space where house guests can enjoy the outdoors, within the confines of the game's setup.
Can I read your diary? I won't read it aloud.
Just not the first page is actually like from like 5 years ago. I just don't want
Can I see it? If it's not on
No,
camera?
actually, please. It's actually like
Can I
really
peek at it?
personal. No, like when
Can
I
I
say
just
it's
peek
like
at it?
about like mental health and like just like a breakup and just like really like intimate stuff that like I don't know. I just like would really like rather not. It's like my personal journal for a reason. Like I promised you, I could show the date on here. It's like 2021. So like for me, I think that's like an invasion of privacy on that part. If it's about the game, I understand that.
What were you thinking in 2021?
I was just going through a lot in that time period.
Like what?
I was going through a really hard breakup. Like that my best friend and my ex-boyfriend got together and like
Damn.
yeah, then they ended up getting pregnant and
Damn.
yeah.
Did they have a baby?
Twins, yeah.
Oh wow. How do you feel about that?
I think it happened for a reason. I don't think I'd be here if that didn't happen. But in that moment it was hard to deal with, and so I was trying to not feel sorry for myself, so I like instead I like
You're gonna have to repeat those columns, it's breaking up.
Instead I like went to therapy. I cut them all off and I decided like what's my purpose? Why am I here? And like I was so sick of being sad all the time. And
Jeep? No. Over here.
At 5:39 p.m., Ian has hit 2,000 endorsements. At 5:41 p.m., Mizzy returns with Sam and Jet, and it is revealed that she now knows it's a live show. They do not mention Fish Tank or Sam Hyde. They want her to be in the know in a controlled setting. The rest of the fish do not know. She's instructed to not tell people and let it occur naturally. Jet's big reasoning for this move was to stop her from spreading her theories about the show being a social experiment and make the other stars think about the plot holes she's found. G tells her, anytime someone brings up a theory about social experiments, just change the subject.
I'm not in agreement. Holy shit. This is crazy.
Alright guys, so here's the deal. Mizzy did figure out that the show is live. We had to take her in the basement and interrogate her basically. And aside from that, I think the least suspicious thing to do for the other contestants would just be to leave her in. They're probably going to figure out that it's live at some point anyway, so it is what it is.
You pretty much covered it.
Yeah, it's just we got to keep it. It's good. We're good. Just got to keep it good.
Everything's great.
Were you surprised?
I feel this weird sense of relief, like,
Really?
because I felt like I was going fucking crazy, and I didn't want to be like Luke. I wouldn't have never been like that, but
We would rather Mizzy figure it out in a controlled environment than have this information explode and contaminate other people.
And then everybody's talking about, oh, the show's live, what else is fake?
We pull Mizzy right after she says, the show's a social experiment. How does that look?
I was nervous to say them today. I was just like, oh, they
Yeah.
want me to talk louder.
No, we got to leave you in, and if anybody asks, if the social experiment thing comes up again, or if anyone mentions live, just talk about something else, okay?
Okay, I just, like,
Here you go.
okay, thank you.
Yep.
And I just hang out down here, or should I go and join the group?
You just journal.
Stay there.
Just journal for real.
Okay.
At 6:49 p.m., the TTS rings out and says, my task is to keep Alex safe. I will keep Alex safe for you, Bert. Everyone immediately becomes suspicious of Alex. Many more Bert and Alex-focused TTSs follow, including one about Bert wanting to bring Alex to Vegas. Bert shudders and jumps every time the TTS sound plays. He is embarrassed and nervous. At 7:47 p.m., G pulls Peyton into confessional to introduce missions. Peyton's first mission, diary thief. She's to steal someone's diary, bring it to a confessional, and return it without getting caught. If she is caught, she is forbidden from saying, production told me to. Laron's up next. His mission is called Hoarder. He has to steal as much clothing as he can from a fish of his choosing and hide it somewhere in the house. He, too, is forbidden from saying the Season 2 mantra of production told me to. 7:55 p.m., Peyton and Alexis enter bedroom 2 to talk about the way Bert has been reacting to Computer, saying they're worried for him. Alexis is also worried Computer might startle Bert during a, quote, power nap, unquote, and cause him to do something erratic. Uh-oh! At 8:20 p.m., Symbol, Binks, and Ted pull an epic prank on Ian. He sleeps while they pile some stuff on top of his hat. Doing some classic reality show humor. To keep the facade up, Alex dies laughing in the confessional.
Alex, let's hit the line. They gotta be careful. They might start a prank war.
Dude, I promise you with that out there right now, they better be careful because they might start a prank war and then it's gonna get to be some real fun and games. I promise you that.
Let's get another line. Let's go. Double P signs. Prank gang.
Prank gang. Prank gang.
Awesome.
Cool, man.
At 8:30 p.m., they have dinner and they turn into a very uncomfortable scene, grilling each star into saying who they think is going home tomorrow. Symbol is making himself look awful like usual. Bert feels like his sexual nature is making people uncomfortable, so he might get voted off. Little does he know, it's making all the viewers very comfortable. Symbol would be gone if he didn't have immunity, says Peyton. Ian is in danger because the majority raised their hands, and these are the people voting tomorrow. Bert defends Alex because he still wants a crumb of that bussy. Jeremy thinks Alex needs a dom mommy, and the fact he has a wife is not brought up at all.
Didn't you already know like 5,000 times?
Yeah, he just wanted to be in
You
front of
see it like
everybody.
5,001.
Well, then I was out again at the same time. I like partying, I like having fun, I like being loud, having obnoxious, but I don't like being a complete jackass, and
Did
that's
he
what I was
offend you
apologizing.
that night?
I mean, on the table, yes.
What did he do?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It was all about the
I
candy
don't know what
thing.
happened.
It was just about the candy thing.
Oh,
I took it into my situation to get involved in Ted's business, which I had no business to do. There's the candy thing.
I feel like we all get involved in other people's business. I mean,
I should, that's all. Yeah.
Maybe we should just have an apology party right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
I second that.
Everybody,
Yeah.
let's say sorry to each other. Everybody, sorry.
Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. Well, I just think that it's weird that you say you don't know who's going home, but then when we were talking, you said that you heard a lot of people mention me.
You?
Yeah.
No, you're not going.
No, but you
I
said
don't
that
think
to
so.
me. You did say that to me. You said you heard that a lot of people mentioned my name. A few people mentioned my name.
When am I saying all this?
Oh, we were in confession in the other night.
You usually forget what you say. I noticed that.
Yeah, I forget
It's so
shit.
convenient.
I forget a lot of things.
But like, wouldn't you just say me then? If you heard that and like you haven't heard anything else, wouldn't you just say me? That you think I'm going home?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I hope not.
No, I know,
You're
but that
cool.
like, it just doesn't make sense. Like the logic is like being gaslit all the way out of here. You know, because like you told me, well, I heard a few people mention your name. So if you heard a few people, that's more than nothing. So I would just say, well, I think Thanks is going home because I heard a few people were like tossing your name around.
Was I one of the people that mentioned that?
I don't know, but I mean, my name is all over the table.
But I'm not talking about your name, I'm talking about mine.
You can't even be
Are you
your
apologizing?
name's nowhere near the table.
Yeah, he is.
He's definitely apologizing.
He's running for president and you have 4 days to get enough votes to run this country. I think you're qualified. At this point,
Okay,
no,
thank you.
at this point they'll take anything.
Yeah. But
So what do you think about that? Standard condescending comment towards you?
but I gotta make sure what I'm talking now. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. Maybe.
That's like a problem.
Yeah, it is, right?
You said a lot of lots of things like that
Yeah.
around the house. For what? Just for fun?
I don't know. So like we just did the apology party. So now from moving forward, I will probably not discuss names anymore. Okay?
Yeah.
No, but it just feels like you don't even have like a method. You're just throwing random names to different people to create like drama for what reason?
Because what's crazy, outside of the people that's immune, she one of the people who name I haven't heard one time.
I haven't
I feel
heard
like
that.
everybody's name has gotten mentioned besides her name. So it's kind of strange.
Not
Like
yet.
I literally haven't.
You're right. You know what?
Teddy,
The whole
what do you
tension of it
think?
all.
You're
It's
so quiet.
you all have created
Well,
such a
clearly
good
you guys are all-
environment. It's unreal.
Clearly, right there, that's the divider. You guys are free. And then, obviously, the bottom three are Alex, Ian.
Teddy, are you still voting yourself out?
Okay, don't shush. I mean, I told most people. Spoilers.
Wow,
What were you
just
gonna say
that
though? What were you
Ben
just
said.
saying? Who do you think are the bottom three?
Clearly, I mean,
Yeah.
Ian and Alex bottom two, and then what you told me today. So obviously that throws you into the bottom three, but I mean,
What did she tell you
What did
today?
she tell you today?
she said that.
I just, you know, computers tell me things. I
Oh,
get,
computer's listening now.
yeah, and I might have heard a little that maybe I was on the chopping block. So it's a game. I let myself be at peace with it. Don't love it, but like, you know, I don't want to go quite yet. Like, just got here. But
Peyton, out of everybody at this table, if you had it your way and there was no immunity, you could vote anybody out, okay? Who would you want gone?
Damn, that's a lot of pressure.
Simple.
Why?
Well, I mean, we just talked about it. You talk and you don't remember what you say. So everybody's saying the same information, and it leaves us all uneasy, and it leads to paranoia and spirals and something else that could happen just like it did this past few days. So I just don't like it.
Cool. Solid.
Yeah.
Simple, I'd keep you. It's a good thing you got that candy, bro.
I like you, Sybil. I think you're good on TV, to be honest. I think you're really good. Does anybody else feel the same way as Peyton? Well, it's a good thing you have immunity.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I said I'm an open book, and that's why.
Fair enough.
I mean, he just been
I mean, you know why though? This is a competition, so why am I gonna keep my competition around? That's like the other thing. Like I want to be.
It's like competition. You feel me? Like y'all talking about like making friends and shit.
Ian, hold on. Luca, can you just get closer because that's probably his max volume.
Yeah, so y'all talking about making friends and shit and like doing a lot of things. I just know it's a competition, so like those things you ain't really gotta do. I mean, somebody gotta win. You know, making friends is gonna help you like stay in the house because you're probably not gonna be bored out just because of that. But, like they must start like switching the shit up to where the voting works differently. You know, because when it comes down to two people, who's gonna decide how they go on? Right? They're probably gonna have to like compete for some shit. So, but I'm not surprised that y'all thinking of one homes. I'm not bothered by it. I think the same shit goes. Like U.S. is shit.
I love what you bring to the house though. It's not like a personal thing. It's just like a thought that costs.
Someone who would apply for a show or something, like, what's your reason, like your why for being here?
I was just trying it out. I was like, they called me up.
But you applied.
Yeah, but it's like on some bullshit. For me, I was just like.
Were you high one night and just applied for this on a whim?
Damn near.
One night.
Oh my
Damn
god.
near.
I was just like, let's see what's up. Like, I applied to a lot of shit. Like, I never thought I'd be on the show like this. It's kind of crazy.
What are you two talking about? Can we get them over there? Repeat what you just said for the camera.
I was just asking like why we were sending him
To
home.
I
was just asking why we were sending him home.
And it was just based off, he opened up a lot last night and he said he didn't want to make it to the end just because of personal reasons, and we really respect that. And with such a hard first vote, it's, you know, it's like an obvious thing. We had an obvious vote, but he gone.
Yeah.
And so unfortunately, like, you have to play the game, and if someone says that they don't want to make it to the end, then let's keep someone at least here that wants to be in this house and wants to, that's fine.
I agree. Definitely agree.
For me, the person, unfortunately, who I believe will most likely be going home tomorrow is Alex. The reason for this is because the first 2 nights here, I'll be honest, he was an insufferable nightmare, even I agreed. But after learning about what was going on with him and helping him try to get some good sleep so he could, and also helping with his eating habits, he became a much better person over time. It was like night and day.
If somebody doesn't like what somebody's saying, they can press that button.
Damn, Alex should have been that sort of protect him and guide him and help him with his problems.
Yeah,
I'd say.
I feel that
Alex about it. He's making a big face about it. I think you've grown so much, Alex. By the way, I think we've from day one till now, like, the respect that all of us have for you just from growing in these 5 days with everyone's little help and tidbits. Like, I think we've all told you that we're proud of you and like you feel more comfortable. I just want to just say that we don't think that you're going to.
I think you got to give Bert his due here because his help. He's obviously helped Alex a lot.
I feed his ass every morning.
She does. Like, I would be a dead man if it wasn't for her. Every meal I've been in his house has almost been her.
And I feel like it's outside of
group project.
And I've got more sleep.
Alex house.
Alex, how do you feel about the big brother, little brother dynamic with Bert?
Bert is a very, very, very cool guy. I like Bert. He's very smart. He's got a high IQ. So sometimes, he can toss a lot of words at you that are, you know what I'm saying, right? Like incomprehensible. But like, yeah, I appreciate Bert's support. Like the fact that he was like annoyed by me. I said the first night I walked in here, I said, guys, I'm a little bit loud and obnoxious and annoying. Give me alcohol. That's gonna make that worse. I made that choice, dove straight into that pot because I was excited to be here, and then destroyed my first impression. And those are so important. And I would just turn in from human man to donkey jackass immediately. I stayed that way for about 2 days. So I turned into human again the third morning, got all that alcohol out of my system, started cooking and stuff, and started becoming a human again. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I'm back, I'm alive, because that's what that shit does to me. Like, I don't think anymore. It's like, I don't like to drink all the time, but when I drink, whoa, I set out to have fun, and it always ends up like in fucking terror. Like, you know what I mean? Like, always.
You strike me as the kind of guy that needs like a mommy type wife. I don't mean to get too personal, but I do feel like Lexi's kind of perfect.
My mom is gonna freak out if you'll air that on that.
Lexi is like the perfect wife.
Like funny. They always talk about that. Like all my whole family. Sorry.
If we had to do marriages, I'd say Alex B and Lexi.
My whole family talks about that, like me, because I don't. Yeah, I missed some basic stuff when I was growing up, but I could build a computer by the time I was 13 and websites, but at the same time, I can't make a damn grilled cheese. Or like my mom wouldn't let me use the laundry anymore because one time they came home, and no, I'm serious. One time they came home and the whole basement I'd filled with bubbles. I don't know how I did it, but they had to get walls changed. I flooded all the furniture, everything. The next time, I shrank everything to almost a baby-sized clothes, and I don't know how I did that. And then evidently my mom had some nice stuff in that load. So I'm off limits to the washing machine. But I'm good at it. I know it's like the basic common sense. She's like, Alex, I don't have to sound so smart, but with no fucking common sense at all. It frustrates her. But I love my mom. She's awesome.
Damn, if there was a camera in the room just watching you do laundry, I think I'd watch.
At 10:30 p.m., Ben gives Ian a motivational speech, telling him he has a day to turn it around. Ian reveals he spoke to him in the bathroom at some point earlier, saying he can't be seen with that kind of money, whatever that means.
What's up?
Well, I was gonna ask you, like, you tell me about what I talk to you.
Yeah. It's all set. I'm up here to tell you that I know that was kind of an awkward conversation at the dinner table, okay?
Did you tell him?
Yeah, Simmons, the editor, about the thing that we talked about in the bathroom? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's done.
Because I was going to tell you, like, I know I was told I can't be
It's all good, it's all done. It's done, you're safe, we're good.
I know that I can't be seen with this amount of money.
I know.
I feel like if you just let it play out, just like it's they're gonna eliminate it, like, either way.
Listen, you are a fighter, okay? I see it in you. And those people over there, that was just a classic freaking bandwagon, okay? I know that the Ian that I casted would not go down without a fight, okay? I don't think that it's your spirit to just lay down and take this, okay? I didn't get that from you at all, all right? I wouldn't have casted you if that's what I thought. So, I think you have tonight to turn the tides of this elimination, and I'll be honest, I think you can do it. Okay?
Okay.
I want you to know that I believe in you, okay? And I think you need to summon that fighting spirit, and you need to stick in this game, okay? Don't let that crap discourage you. You still have tonight, okay?
Good. So elimination is tomorrow?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just think on what I said, Ian.
Brinks and Smack come to comfort Ian. At 10:20 p.m., Alexis and Mizzy discuss how Symbol keeps touching them.
No, last night he was grabbing my knees and I
He was touching me too one day.
At 11 p.m., Bert is currently working out his feelings towards Alex with computer.
Thinking now, I think I might actually like Alex, but probably a little bit more. I think he's Ted's sweet, nice, and very beautiful, and handsome. But the thing is, now that I'm really thinking about it, I do not believe he has any feelings for me like that whatsoever. But Alex, I mean, he's a fucking asshole first. Yeah, definitely. I wanted him out and gone initially, but now I got to know him and like I care for him, and I think I might, in a weird way, actually love him like a brother, or possibly more. I don't know. It's confusing. It's like he's like a brotherly love, also mixed with like romantic love. I think he loves me too, at least as a brother, maybe more. But I don't know if he's ready to go there. He's like, his mental health is kind of screwed up right now. Like, we can't possibly have any type of like romantic relationship while he's still mentally healing from shit. So I want to get his mind right, get him stop drinking, get him some therapy, psychiatrist care or something, get him on the right track, and then once he's like, okay. Once Alex is like fully stabilized and beautiful, normal again, once he gets his shit together, that's when I probably want to pursue some type of romantic relationship with Alex. Right now, I want to be his close friend, someone that he can trust and take care of him. I want to pursue romantic with Alex, but I don't know. The other question, wait a minute, hold on a second. I assume Alex is queer. Is he? Has he ever reported? I don't think he's actually said anything worse to me. I don't think he ever mentioned anything about a girlfriend. Hello? Okay, what was that? I don't think Alex has confirmed anything about a girlfriend, wife, or even boyfriend or husband or anything. I don't know, fuck. Maybe I should ask him about his romantic history if he has a girlfriend back home or something. Because, I'm assuming that, he and I can get together, but, dude, you don't even know if he's queer or not. He never actually confirms you. His age also seems to have been ambiguous. He keeps saying his mom and sisters or whatever. He keeps changing the age of his family members as each time he tells me about them. They're not consistent. Fuck. What they're gonna hear is saying his mind scatterbrain could not remember the details accurately. That's an issue. And also this habit of explaining too much, talking too much, over-explaining, over-analyzing, over-sharing. Because it's the way his adorable little brain works. The weird thing is Alex is sweet. Initially, what's his face? Ted was sweet, cute, adorable. But after his discussion today, it's become very clear he does not have any romantic attraction to me whatsoever. Okay. Okay. I understand. But now, interestingly enough, it seems like I'm interested in Alex, and he and I could possibly have something together. I feel like, hell, if anything, and I realized that as much as I was into Ted, it seems like me and Alex have more chemistry. I feel like he's into me too. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like he could like me like that, and I think we have more chemistry. And we had this whole rocky road head start, and then he was a jerk. I didn't like him, and then we got to know each other and I ended up liking him. And now it seems like a brother. When I think about that love story, is kind of more interesting than the one compared to the thing I was trying to develop with Ted. Ted's the nice, sweet guy. Alex is a jerk, but
At 12:08 a.m., Alex is yapping about conspiracy theories and aliens in the dining room.
All the fucking time for nothing out of nowhere.
Talking?
No, in Houston.
Oh.
Out of the fucking blue. Like, and have you know that hood news shit they got down there?
Who?
Hood News. Do you know that shit they got down there? Well, they got this thing on Facebook. It's called Hood, and it's this real famous person. She connects with other influencer, and it's literally it's what their page is called. It's called Hood News. But she does all this shit. One night they would get like 4,000 phone calls in Houston. You never saw those pictures, that weird red light in the sky?
Yes.
Above the city, and like
First of
everybody
all-
was calling the police station.
When was that again?
This was like this year.
Damn, how bad?
Yeah, I know. Like how long ago?
Oh,
Not very, maybe
Like a month ago.
Yeah.
I was outside when it happened.
Dude, you saw that shit? That's the second time
I was
I've
on
seen
the
people
E-way.
post that picture. Dude, that's the second day
Let me
people.
tell you.
Hold on, before you think that happened once last month and then once like 6 months ago. Go ahead. I didn't get to see it,
I'm a UFO fanatic, right? So it was because Eric is getting off at 12
Oh, I'm
a.m.
jealous of you now. Wish I
And
had
it
seen
was
that.
like literally like 11:40, and
The most
I'm a
amazing.
very like super like aggressive driver. So like I'm super focused on the road. Like I'm like that driver. So I'm driving. I'm on the E-way, and next thing you know, this bright ball is in the sky. And right at first it's there, and then it's just start to fall at an abnormal speed. Now it's me and this other car. When I say I instantly look at the person that was driving on, next to me, it was a Hispanic man, and I watched him mouth, "What the fuck?"
What did it look like though in person?
It looked
Just
like
like a glowing
it was-
sphere.
and then it went like it
People got
flew into
pictures
the
of it,
sky.
posted,
It
yeah.
appeared in the sky,
What
and then
the
it fell at a super
Just straight
outrageous. Like when I say even like thank God it was just me and that guy on the E-way, and he looked at me and I watched him mouth, "What the fuck?" But even still, I was driving and I was staring at the sky.
was red, right?
You know, not aware that I'm still driving.
Yeah.
Like I was so out of it, like. I had to call Eric right away, and I was only like 2 minutes from his job, but I was in such a panic, like I was shaking, like yeah, and I was like, my brain like couldn't compute it because like that wasn't no human shit, like I know that for sure.
So many people were saying that aliens, a glitch in the Matrix, all types of shit.
So-
There was
so
people
then-
got it on camera.
So
And-
then I went into, cause we got like Ring cameras all around our house, so I went into the Ring group and I said, I just saw like a light in the sky. Did anybody else see it? When I say people from all sides of the town, it was like we just watched this fall out the sky as well.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Sounds interesting. I got
The police station got over 5,500 phone calls that night of that sighting, and there was so many fucking pictures of it. And dude, when you see it, it's like this. It's making my arm tingle right now. Like, oh no, maybe like that shit. And you know they're trying to. Did you know that the fucking Pentagon just released it as of 3 months ago? This is real. 90 days ago. This ain't no conspiracy theory. They just released their official website on UFOs, as in 90 days ago. Swear to God, that's real. That to me feels like they might know about something, so they're kind of trying to nudge us in the way. Hey, we weren't totally lying to you. Did you ever see those weird leaked videos from the airplane footage? That shit's weird too, yo. And then they're trying to say, "Oh, we leaked it." Blah, 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 blah.
Obviously, I'm
Come
from
on.
Chicago, but this had to be like 6 years ago. So our main airport is called Midway Airport.
I've been to Midway and O'Hare. Thank you very much.
Okay, I don't know if it happened at Midway or O'Hare, but you know, at every airport, you know, it's somebody that's sitting in the tower, and he's radioing the people and is letting him know, like, yeah, I'm looking at something that's steady flying, you know, like out in the distance, like, but you know, I'm telling this plane that it needs to land, but it's something else on the radar that is clearly not a plane. If you go on TikTok right now and type in Chicago Airport UFO,
That
I
piss
promise
you
it'll
off?
pop up.
What?
Yeah, so
Was
like
that dumb?
it's
That was so dumb.
So
That's
I
why you
knew
like
some
Joe.
people that
Why'd you
worked
do
at
that
the
dumb
airport that
thing?
day.
Yeah.
The whole
I
airport
forgot
went
about
down.
that fucking.
No fucking
Now, mind you, the restaurant, the airport is
That's damn near
the
impossible.
airport is full
Because of the
of
generators.
restaurants. It's a train station through our airport and everything. The fucking airport is shut down.
Holy.
So the fucking airplanes, they had to drive in circles because they couldn't. Nobody could let them know where to land at.
fucking
So the
way.
airplanes that was coming to land, they just had to drive in circles until the airport come up, and it went down soon as this UFO flew over the airport.
My.
Swear to God, you can look this video up. Chicago UFO Airport.
It's because the world's
gonna
too
pull up.
digital. People are catching shit now, man,
Yeah.
that you couldn't catch back in the day. People are catching shit.
Let's evaluate the fish's progress so far up to this point. Alex B rebounds from his dip from day 3. This is for 2 reasons. 1, Luke popped off and created the first genuine conflict in the house, and the fans were ecstatic about it. A lot of the other popular stars also experienced a loss of endorsements due to users of the site switching their pledge to Luke. 2, Bert gave Alex sedatives and was not as energetic or talkative as he normally is. Now that sedating Alex isn't allowed, I expect him to regain his spot as second most popular fish. Bert continues to dominate, almost plateaued from the Luke incident, but recovered swiftly and maintains his strong lead as most popular fish. Binks marinates a steady stream of support. She was recently surpassed by Ian's give no fucks attitude. She may regain her spot of being second most popular fish if Ian gets eliminated. Ian Fever is taking the fish tank fans by storm. Initially written off as the non-tent king, Ian quickly proved that his charm comes from his no fucks given attitude. In a house full of gossip and schizo bullshit, it does come off as refreshing to see someone not care about anything petty and stupid. In addition to being this Riz king and making symbols seethe. Unfortunately, Fish Tank is a social game and quickly got a target on his back from his fellow contestants due to being apathetic about the whole contest. Godspeed, you beautiful bastard. Mizzy was at one point one of the more popular fishes due to her accidental nudity on cam, quickly becoming goon material for the internet. She, however, did not prove to be particularly cunning or displayed any leadership qualities, and the audience quickly grew bored of her until she was chosen by G to be aware of the inner workings of Famous House. Now she has an advantage in an interesting position of being the only star aware of what really goes on in the house. Hopefully this newfound goodwill will not be wasted upon her as she continues her way to the top 5. Peyton, currently a sleeper pick according to some audience members, Peyton appears to be playing some sort of Vance role of allying with the group and maintaining good relationships with everyone she interacts with. She is more cunning than she lets on. Hopefully she will impress viewers once the opportunity presents itself. Smacks. Smacks fans experienced a drop in support that most likely occurred when she opposed Luke in his day 3 showing. Fortunately for her, she rebounded from this mild drop and is at a steady 6th place. Currently, she is safe only because there are other stars more disliked than she is. Once these problematic stars are gone, she will have to tread carefully, as she is not aware of her status of a more disliked star within the house. LaRon, Alexis, Ted, and Symbol. These fish collectively have not even hit 300 endorsements from the fans. LaRon and Alexis are the most willing to play dirty to get ahead of the contest, and are probably the most suited for the contest mentally, despite their extreme unpopularity with the fans. Ted is too unwilling to create an enemy and enjoys his comfy position of house soft boy to consider a play that could advance himself further in the game. This passivity may be the reason for his consistent decline of endorsements. Symbol has proven himself very unpopular amongst the house and fans, mostly due to his behavior towards his fellow contestants, be it being rather touchy with the females or berating/seething at any other guy that he perceives to be a threat, either in the game or in romance. Symbol is currently tied with Smacks in being a target for elimination. And there you have it. That's how day 6 went on Famous House. Consider supporting me by liking, commenting, subscribing, joining my Patreon, and sending me good vibes. Check out Fishtank.Live to tune in live, and subscribe to their official FishtankX.com page and YouTube channel. Stay skibbity!